Hometown Station, 3:40 in the afternoon. Jason Endicott with you just for another 20 minutes, and then Kyle Jellings is going to fill in for me for the rest of the afternoon drive here on your Hometown Station. It is 3:40, and joining me in studio now, we've had him on the air before, but in a much different capacity than the way we're going to have him on the air right now. His name is Steve Brock. We know him in the radio station here as Dr. Computer. He's our local Microsoft expert. He helps us with computer issues, computer needs, things like that. He can help you as well. And but today, he's joining us in a different capacity because Dr. Computer, we're going to also call him Dr. Musician because Steve Brock is also a local artist in Santa Clarita. Steve, how are you?
Great.
I appreciate you you coming in. When you come in and the first time I met you, you strike me as a very maybe it's because maybe I'm projecting on you because I know what you do. But you struck me at first as a very kind of computer-minded, technologically minded person. I didn't know you had this whole musical side of you as well.
Yes, I do.
You do. Talk to me about that. How long have you been playing music?
Well, when I was in elementary school, I started singing in elementary school, and we also went to a Catholic church where my dad was part of a liturgical group, played guitars, and folk song group from in the Catholic Church, I guess.
Right.
Sort of a pop band as far as the Catholic Church is concerned, and I played guitar with them. Was in that for about 5 years. I also sang for the preschool every Sunday, and ever since then, I've just been into music. I started writing when I was in high school. And then I've been writing songs ever since. I think I probably have about 50 total songs that I've written.
So the music gene got handed down to you from your family, and it's been with you for a long time.
Yes. My dad, who was also the electronics engineer I told you about, was also a trombone player in his dance band in college.
Interesting.
And my brother played trumpet when I was growing up. I played guitar. And I sang in the choirs. I was in jazz choir in my senior year in high school. So, and now I sing every once in a while in Hollywood, and when I'm not doing computer work, I'm usually in front of a microphone.
It's interesting because you get to exercise kind of both sides of your brain that way.
Exactly.
You've got the music as the artistic outlet, you got the computers as the brain outlet, and so you've been playing and performing all that time. You said you've written near 50 songs. You said
yes.
And so do you consider music to be more of a hobby for you, or do you take it just as seriously as the computer work, or how does it work for you?
I take it absolutely as seriously as I do with computer work.
Yeah.
But it's also, I think that both sides can really work together. It's not just right brain with the computer work. I mean, because whenever I'm trying to fix a problem, I almost get a little endorphin rush for just fixing it because it's it's a little bit art to how I get to a solution, and it just works together. But so I take this as just as seriously, and
there's a lot of math and stuff in music as well, as far as
Well, scientists have shown that IQ points will go. Your IQ will raise when you listen to the more complicated the music is. So the most complicated music is classical, then it goes to jazz, and then some other kinds of music, and then like straight ahead rock and roll is fairly simplistic. Not that it's bad, but it's just simplistic, so it doesn't have the same effect. So that's because it's the more complicated mathematically the song is. The stronger your brain has to work to
process what's going on. Yeah, and so we're actually going to play a song of yours here in just a moment. But now, talk to me about this song. This is a recorded song. Have you recorded other songs? Have you recorded albums? I mean, what's your background with that?
I just put out an EP. And then I added some songs to it so I could release it on CD Baby.
Okay.
And so then that's now it's in the iTunes Store and Google Play. And there's 12 songs. 6 are live and 6 are recorded.
Okay.
And there's various different ones. I like doing arrangements of songs that people know. I have a bossa nova version of a Dylan tune.
Cool.
I'm really into the Latin style of music, although the song we're playing is more straight ahead.
And do you record these with other people? Do you record them on your own?
I recorded them with an engineer out in Pasadena.
Okay, very good. So we're going to hear this song right now. It's called "Is It Snowing?" And tell me about the song.
Well, I was influenced by a few songs that were written in the middle of the summer. And I don't know if a lot of people know that Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting on an Open Fire, was written in the hottest day in July in Tarzana.
Huh.
You'd think it was written in the East Coast during the winter. No.
Right.
So I was driving, it was 7th September, it was kind of warm outside, and I was driving to Hollywood, where I was doing an open mic.
Yeah.
And, I was saying, well, shoot, it's September, it's fall, it must be snowing somewhere. So that idea popped into my head, and then how I write tends to be, I put a story into my head, of like a 5-minute story, and then I write about the story that I've created in my head.
Okay.
It's like it's almost like a short play.
Cool. Well, we're gonna hear it now. It's called "Is It Snowing?" Steve Brock, or AKA Dr. Computer, here at your hometown station. 346 AM-1220 KHTS. We'll come back, chat more with Steve. Also get a traffic update next after Is It Snowing? AM-1220 KHTS.
Is it snowing outside? Do I hear sleigh rides? All I know is that I'm cold inside, so it must be snowing outside. Is there a chill in the air? Are children playing without a care? Life is lonely when you're not there. There must be a chill in the air. All I know is Christmas is a time of bliss, where you're supposed to wear a smile. But since you said we're through, the season has lost its style. Does Christmas still bring happiness? I must expect nothing less. Since you've been gone, I must confess, it doesn't bring me happiness. All I know is Christmas is a time of bliss, where you're supposed to wear a smile. But since you said we're through, the season has lost its style. Does Christmas still bring happiness? I must expect nothing less. Since you've been gone, I must confess, my life has been such a mess. I close the door and hide from the reminders outside, knowing that it's snowing outside.
AM-1220 KHTS, HometownStation.com. Steve Brock, and the song called Is It Snowing? Steve is a local musician, local artist here in Santa Clarita. We're going to talk to him more in just a bit. 352 AM-1220 KHTS, wrapping up with local musician Steve Brock. We just heard his song Is It Snowing here on your hometown station. Steve, thanks for coming back. Do you play live? Do you play locally or in Southern California? Anywhere people can go see you? Where?
Yes. On Thursday nights in Hollywood, there is a open mic at Hollywood Studio Bar and Grill. Dolores Peterson is the person who runs the event, and we have a great trio that plays there, a house band. Karen Hernandez, who's well known in the community. Tony Dumas, who is a bass player, and who's toured with Glenn Miller. I mean, the Glenn Miller band after he passed, but
Sure.
he's been in lots of big bands, and also Rob Penland. He's toured with Bobby McFerrin. So this is an amazing group of people, and they play for us over there. And it's not just me who sings, but there's a lot of people there who are burgeoning professionals, who are. That's where they try their stuff out. And basically, we provide the entertainment for the people who just come to listen and eat.
Yeah.
And the prices there are reasonable for food anyway, so you should come anyway.
Tell us where it is again.
It's on Sunset and Gower.
Okay.
If you look, there's a Denny's on the corner there, and right in the other opposite corner of this parking lot is Hollywood Studio Bar and Grill. They call it Gower Gulch.
Got it. Okay.
And again, it's if you go to HollywoodStudioBarandGrill.com, that's where you can look up the website, look up the different things to have there, and
Cool.
Prices are reasonable, like I said.
And any plans in the new year, 2013? What do you want to do musically next year?
Well, next year I'm planning on doing a new CD. There's a local studio that I'm going to be trying to do some recording with. I'm starting a project on a website called Indiegogo.com to try to raise money for this project. And musicians don't always have enough money to record their own stuff.
Right.
And it's Indiegogo.com/Steve Brock. That's where I'm trying to raise the money for it. And anybody who donates gets a gift of some kind from me as a thank you. So
cool. Indiegogo.com/Steve Brock. And Steve remains available. Let's plug the business as well for your computer needs. The website for the business, Dr. Computer, is
drcomputer.info.
drcomputer.info. Best of luck with the music career and the computer career, Steve. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Appreciate for having me here.
I appreciate you coming. The song is great, and check Steve out down in Hollywood, and check out the website as well. All right, 355. Oh, yeah. Go
and if you want to look at my EPK, which is an electronic press kit, it's at brock.fm.
Brock.fm. Very good. Thank you, Steve. Appreciate it. 355. Coming up, we've got more holiday favorites on the way.